lacrosse senior outside hitter Alicia Swearingen swears by her daily routine, which is just a little more complicated than the average Division I student athlete.
I wake up in the morning, the very first thing I do is prick my finger, check what my sugar is.
Just before Swearingen began honing her craft on the volleyball court, she was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 13.
Type 1 is something you're born with. There's no cure for it. It's not preventable. It's something you have to live with every single day. It's a lot tougher than it seems, and it really does impact every aspect of your life. You have to check your sugar between 10 and 12 times a day. With volleyball, it's even more. Anytime there's a water break or a timeout, I'm always over there checking my sugar. And then you have to do multiple injections every day of insulin, because as a type 1 diabetic, your body doesn't produce insulin, which gets rid of like the glucose that you eat in all of your food. And so anytime you eat, you have to do a shot, or you have to wear a pump, which kind of does your shots for you. And there's a lot of external factors that can influence your blood sugar, like exercise, the things you eat, adrenaline, pretty much everything you do in life kind of has an effect on it. And so it's a really big deal trying to control it throughout the day, every single day.
Let's diabetes this on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's diabetes this!
The success Swearingen has had in controlling her own diabetes has left an encouraging effect on others facing similar challenges. It even helped her father notice warning signs of type 1 diabetes in another young girl while he was working a case for the Department of Health and Human Services in Arkansas. His quick thinking helped save the child, whose family had no previous knowledge of the disease, while her sugar was rapidly peaking to extremely unsafe levels at the time.
To me, that's something that I connect with, and I'm like, wow, just because I have diabetes made my dad know about it, which saved this girl's life. Other things like that. In Arkansas, if anyone was to pass out that was a type 1 diabetic, you're supposed to give glucagon. It's this shot to like raise the blood sugar back up, like once someone's passed out. There was a law in Arkansas that only certified people like EMTs could give glucagon. So if I was at a volleyball game and there wasn't a school nurse there, no one's allowed to give me glucagon to like save me. And so my parents fought really hard and got this law passed in Arkansas actually for all faculty, all coaches, everyone at a school has to be trained in glucagon. And so then anyone was allowed to give it that was like a teacher or a coach or anything like that. And they started having nurses come to the games and being there just in case anything happened for not just me, but like all students in the school district that have type 1 diabetes.
Since moving to Massachusetts, Swearingen has done her part to continue spreading the awareness that her parents laid the foundation for back home.
I am Lady and we're walking diabetes!
I mean, there's children I know at home that are diabetics, and I've kind of been introduced to them to kind of be like a role model for them, and so I really am excited to show that you still can play a sport, you can do anything you want with diabetes, and I think that's huge because even though it's a disease that controls pretty much everything in your life, it still can't completely control what you want to do, which is awesome.
Moving forward, Swearingen has her sights set on becoming a physician assistant and utilizing her own personal growth to help others manage their type 1 diabetes or whatever else they might be facing. For the Patriot Network, I'm Melanie Pulowski.